Welcome back to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Lynda Fontaine. This hour, my guest is Major Jayne May, along with her husband, Joe May. He's not here with us today, but they are the Corps officers for the Greater Kingsport Area Salvation Army. Today, I have Officer Jayne May. Thank you for joining us today, Jayne.
Thank you, Lynda, for having us. Sorry that Joe couldn't be with us. He's out putting out our kettles, and so we can do our fundraising this year. But we've got a lot of great things coming up this year, and the first thing coming up is our Kettleathon.
Oh, yeah.
That will benefit the Tri-Cities region. WJHL is hosting that, so you can turn in Wednesday, I think all day up until 6 o'clock, their 6 o'clock hour, and you can call in and donate money to any of the 3 Corps in the Tri-Cities region, Bristol, Johnson City, and Kingsport. And don't fear, if you call that number, your money's not going to go to Johnson City or Bristol unless that's where you want it, but it will come back to whatever zip code you live in. So Kingsport money will stay in Kingsport and support Kingsport community needs and things like that.
I love that. So again, when is this?
Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. I believe they start with their morning show, or at least at 9 o'clock for sure, and then we go till about 6 o'clock. So.
All right, and that's with WJHL. That's a pretty cool thing you guys are doing. Now, I know it's a rough year for everybody with organizations that are helping others, so I'm sure you're no exception for this.
Yeah. Our mantra through this whole COVID season is we're still here. Sadly, some other nonprofits have had to close their doors because their volunteers are elderly or they don't have the money. Our community has continued to support the Salvation Army all through the pandemic, so we're still here. We're still able to do our food boxes. We're still able to do our clothing closet, clothing vouchers. We're still able to house people, feed people. And so that only happens because of the generosity of our community. And so we're very thankful to be in the Kingsport area so that we could still serve the Kingsport area through their donations.
And we are lucky to have you, I know that. Thank you so much for all you do. Let's talk about Thanksgiving. That's coming up, and you guys have a Thanksgiving dinner that you do. Tell me about that.
We do. We have tried to find when it started, so we don't know how long we've been doing it, but as long as anyone in our building can remember, we've been serving a Thanksgiving luncheon. You know, we serve 365 days already. Every day you can come between 12 and 1 and get a lunch. Well, on Thanksgiving Day, we step it up a notch. We make it really special. We set the tables and things like that. So you can arrive at 11:30. We're going to go to about 1:30. We're stretching our time a little bit because we have to do things a little differently this year. We can only allow so many people in the dining room at a time. So we have our chairs spaced out. There'll be sanitizing between people eating and things like that. Families can still come. We do have some family tables set up. And we also have to-go plates. So if you don't feel like you want to come in or you don't want to wait in line to eat, you can come and get a to-go tray too and still have a traditional Thanksgiving meal.
That's wonderful. And this is at 505 Dale Street?
Yes.
All right. And that's Thursday?
Thursday, yes.
9 to 4. Now, you usually have meals Monday through Thursday, 9 to 4, right?
We have meals 12 to 1 every day. Saturday, Sunday, even Christmas Day. Now, Christmas Day we'll still be feeding people, but it won't be special. It'll just be a regular lunch on Christmas Day. But every day you can come. Rain, sleet, snow, whatever. Our cooks get in there and they make sure people are fed.
I love that. Thank you so much for that. The holidays can be such a lonely time, and we don't want anybody to be alone or hungry on the holidays, so thank you for that. You have also Christmas. We all have Christmas coming up, but you guys do the angel tree, right?
Yes. This is the 41st year of the angel tree. It started in 1979 in Virginia by 2 wonderful, beautiful officers, Colonels Charles and Shirley White. And then they moved it to Nashville, and that's where it flourished. So it's a Tennessee kind of thing. So you might really want to jump in on that. But our trees are up. We have all 3 Walmarts, Rogersville, Stone, and Fort Henry Walmarts. Burke's Outlet was our first tree this year. And then Kroger, and then we've got a new one this year at Texas Roadhouse. So go enjoy lunch and get an angel and shop, and then you can just bring it back to us and we'll take care of some Christmas for some kids. We also are stretching out with this COVID season. If you're not getting out, but you still want to be able to support the angel tree, you can actually go to Walmart and click on the registry for good, and you'll find Kingsport listed there, and you can shop our registry. And so you can pick out some toys that you'd like to buy, and those will come back to us, and we can use those toys to fill in what we call either underserved. Maybe they just got one toy, or they only got a coat or something like that, or forgotten angels. Somebody took an angel, it slid underneath their car seat, they forgot about it, and so that kid didn't get anything. So those toys will go to help those kids. So all those toys will come back to us. The EMS actually will be doing a toy drive. I believe it's the second Monday of the month. I think it's the 14th. They'll be doing that, and they're going to start collecting some toys. They really want to do it bigger and better than they've done it the last 4 years. So we're just really excited with how the community is coming together to support the Salvation Army, but by supporting the Salvation Army, you're supporting everyone in need in your community.
Absolutely. So explain to people that may not know about the Angel Tree. How does it work exactly? What do people do?
That's a good question. We have done an application process where we have had families come in and apply. They've put their children up for adoption, so to speak. And so when you go to Walmart and you see that tag hanging there, if it's got a name on it, that's a real name of a real child in our community in real need. And on there will be their sex, their age, their sizes for their clothes, and a wish list, so to speak. Now, some of them have asked for some outlandish things, and some people will say, "Oh, aren't they greedy?" You know, children shouldn't have to bear the weight of their parents' choices sometimes, or the economy, or the pandemic, and we can't put a price tag on their wishes. So some of them have wished for some big things, and if you can't afford it, that's okay. That's okay. But if you can, hey, that's fun. But anyway, you buy for their wish list, off their wish list, their clothes. You don't have to get everything on the list. Get what you can afford. And then you bring it back either to our office at 505 Dale Street, or all 3 Walmarts. You can do it at their service desk. And those come back to us, and then on December the 22nd, we will be passing those gifts out to those families, and it will be a happy day, and we're excited to do it.
I love that. I remember when my kids were younger, when they were here, we would pick out angels, and it's a good way to help teach your children to give and to think of others, to put others first. So this could be a good tradition for someone to start with their families on buying an angel and being able to show them the importance of helping others, especially when we have so much and not everybody has what we have. So I think it's a great way to really celebrate the Christmas spirit. So tell me, do you guys need volunteers?
We need volunteers, and my husband would be so upset with me if I did not mention we need bell ringers. We are actually very low. We do pay some bell ringers, and that's, you know, their paycheck goes to help them maybe do their rent that month or their electric bill. So, but we are low on paid bell ringers. So if you need a job right now, just something little to get you over the hump or to buy your own Christmas, come apply to be a bell ringer. But even better is to volunteer and have a great time doing that out there. You can get your Sunday school group together, your office building, whatever you want to do, and you can take a day at the kettle and help support your community.
I love that. Now, do you guys have a store? Tell me about your store.
We do. We have our family store. We're under new management. We got a new manager. He's been here a year now, and he's done some great things in our store, really spruced it up, and we're excited about the support that we've received both with donations and with the sales going out. So come support our family store. It's on East Stone, right behind Hardee's, in the same shopping center with Tuesday Morning and Harbor Freight, so you can't miss us. So it's just a great place to come and shop. Come in, see what kind of treasures you can find, something you can reupholster, all those good things.
I love that. 1409 East Stone Drive. Yes. Okay. And you were telling me before we started something about a QVC code.
Oh yes, again, we're marketing into the digital age. We have created, our advisory board has gotten together, and they have put together a table tent, a countertop table tent, that any business who would like to can host it. It costs the business nothing but a little bitty counter space about that big. And anybody who owns a business, we can put these in there, and it has a QR code on it. And so you walk up with your phone, hit that, it would take you directly to our website where you can donate. And so if there are any businesses out there who would like to host one of our little tent cards, we'd love to hear from you. You can call our office, 246-6671, and we'll get you one.
I love that. So it's a way for someone to look down, they see that and go, oh, well, yeah, I hadn't thought about the Salvation Army in a while, and you can just put your phone on it, and it goes straight to the site, and you donate from there, right?
It's like everybody can be a bell ringer.
Yeah.
So,
oh, I think that's super.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. You know, they do the downtown sip and stroll. That'd be a good opportunity to pass out some of these maybe to some of the downtown businesses.
Hey, we're up for it. We're up for it. Anyway, we can because you know the money collected doesn't just pay for Christmas. After we're done with Christmas, it stretches far into the year to help us to shelter. We shelter 365 days a night. We have 25 beds, 2 family rooms. We feed lunch 365 days a year to the public. No questions asked. Just walk in, you get a hot lunch. And we also feed breakfast and dinner to our residents. We have youth programs that we are helping with preventative care to help teach children character building skills and life skills so that they don't end up later that we need to help them in another way. They can become leaders in their community. So there's a lot going on at the Salvation Army, not just at Christmas, but all year round. And we want to thank our supporters for all that they do, because we can't do it without the support of our community.
Oh, you're awesome. I hope that people will see this and get into the giving spirit and help you guys out, because you do so much for the community. The Salvation Army, 505 Dale Street, right here in Kingsport. And your hours are 9 to 4? Is that what I have?
Monday through Thursday.
Right here, Monday through Thursday, 9 to 4. If you have any questions, 423-246-6671. And let's mention again the upcoming events. So this coming Wednesday, you have your Kettle-a-thon. Hosted by WJHL, and people can call in and give. Instead of going to the kettle, they can just call in, stay warm in their house, and give for the kettle.
That's right.
So that's awesome. And then you have your Thanksgiving meal coming up.
That's right.
And then we have the angel tree. And don't forget the QVC code. And then people can call anytime and see how they can help volunteer. Because you need volunteers all year round, right?
All year round, all year round. Don't forget to help us rescue Christmas. That's our theme this year. Rescue Christmas from this pandemic. Give people hope this year.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Jane. So again, give us your website so people can look you up.
We have a special website just for the Tri-Cities this year, Christmas2020.org.
That's easy.
Easy to remember.
Christmas2020.org, the Salvation Army that does so much for so many all across our country, and especially right here in our region. We are very thankful. Thank you so much, Jane, for being on the show. Tell Joe we said hello and that we miss seeing him, but I know he's out there passing out the kettles right now.
That's right. Yeah, he missed you too.
We'll be back this time next week with another edition, of course, with a closer look. We hope to see you then. Have a great week.